Welcome. The program this evening is Grab the Brass Ring, Navigating the Path to Museum Exhibitions. Note that all suggestions and tips are my opinions from years of experience as an artist and gallerist, as well as from input and feedback from other art professionals, such as gallery owners and art organization executives. As we all know, there is no one way to do anything, so you may choose to do things in a different way if you feel that they are best for you in your particular situation. Okay, so artists often aspire to see their creations showcased in prestigious art museums. As such, exhibitions not only validate their artistic endeavors, but also provide a platform for their work to be appreciated by a broader audience. However, gaining the attention of art museums and securing an exhibition spot requires a strategic approach that extends beyond the studio. So this evening, we will explore the multifaceted strategies that artists can employ to get their artwork noticed by art museums and ultimately secure coveted exhibition opportunities. Okay, so the first part of this presentation, we're going to talk about preparing yourself for success. So you may have already done these things, but I'm just going to review these as a reminder. So securing an exhibition in an art museum is an ambitious yet attainable goal for artists armed with a strategic and persistent approach. By developing a strong artistic identity, positioning their work strategically, and cultivating professional relationships, artists increase their chances of not only getting notice, but also gaining the privilege of showcasing their creations in the hallowed halls of art museums. So, you need to develop a strong artistic identity. Artists embark on a journey towards museum recognition by focusing on the development of a distinctive artistic identity. This involves honing a style that is both unique and recognizable, whether through a specific technique, thematic consistency, or a compelling narrative embedded within their body of work. A strong artistic identity becomes a calling card that resonates with curators seeking fresh and impactful voices in the art world. How do you go about this? You can maintain a professional portfolio website. You can craft a compelling artist statement. You can establish and maintain an active presence on social media. You can participate in juried competitions, and you can participate in artist residencies. You can also engage with art consultants. You can secure art gallery representation. You can collaborate with curators and art professionals. You can establish and network relationships and engage in your local art community. So you should research and identify museum opportunities. For visual artists, the prospect of exhibiting artwork in prestigious museums and having their creations become part of permanent collections is a significant aspiration. We will delve into the intricate process by which visual artists can identify the best potential art museums for exhibiting their work. So you should research museums to target. Before initiating contact with a museum, artists must conduct thorough research to identify museums that align with their artistic vision and thematic focus. It is crucial to understand the unique profiles and curatorial focus of potential institutions. Artists should delve into the mission, vision, and past exhibitions of museums to ensure alignment with their own artistic vision. Researching and identifying museums that align with an artist's style and thematic focus significantly increases the likelihood of forming a meaningful connection with curators actively seeking fresh perspectives. This foundational research provides insight into the museum's thematic preferences, allowing artists to identify institutions that resonate with their work. Smaller regional museums are more likely to include emerging or mid-career artists in their exhibition programs. So smaller regional museums is a great way to get started and build up experience. You should explore museum specializations. So museums often specialize in specific genres, time periods, or thematic areas. Artists should seek museums whose specializations complement their own artistic endeavors. This ensures that their work finds a context within the broader narrative curated by the institution, increasing the likelihood of resonance with the curators and potential patrons. You should familiarize with the museum curators. Building familiarity with the curatorial team is crucial. Artists should explore the backgrounds and preferences of curators, paying attention to their past exhibitions and publications. This nuanced understanding helps tailor communication to resonate with the specific interests of the curatorial staff. You should also utilize online resources for this research. The internet is a treasure trove of information, and artists can leverage online resources to research potential museums. Museum websites, virtual tours, and digital archives offer insights into exhibition histories, collection scopes, and curatorial visions. This virtual exploration aids in shortlisting museums that align with the artist's objectives. You should also engage with museum publications. Museum publications, including exhibit catalogs, annual reports, and scholarly articles, provide valuable insight into museums' programming and collection development. Artists should analyze these publications to understand their curatorial approach, exhibition themes, and the trajectory of the museum's acquisitions. You can attend museum events and exhibitions. So by actively participating in museum events, exhibitions, and openings, this provides artists with opportunities to familiarize themselves with museum's atmosphere and connect with curators. Building relationships with curators, attending artist talks, and engaging with museum staff contribute to a sense of familiarity and connection, making subsequent communications more personalized. You can engage with online platforms. In this digital age, artists can engage with museums through online platforms, following museums on social media, participating in virtual events, and contributing to online discussions allow artists to establish a digital presence, demonstrating their genuine interest in the museum's activities. So I'm giving you a few suggestions of regional museums you could start researching. In the Bay Area, there's the Napa Valley Museum in Yountsville, California. There's the Oakland Museum of California in Oakland, the Sonoma Valley Museum of Art in Sonoma, the Triton Museum of Art in Santa Clara, and the Yerba Buena Center for the Arts in San Francisco. And you can see there's a hot link that will be in the PDF file, so you can go directly to those websites and do some research. Also in Southern California, there's additional regional museums. There's the Benton Museum of Art in Claremont. There's the Laguna Art Museum in Laguna Beach. There's the Long Beach Museum of Art in Long Beach, the Museum of Ventura County in Ventura, the Orange County Museum of Art in Costa Mesa, the Riverside Art Museum in Riverside, the San Bernardino County Museum in the Redlands, Santa Paula Art Museum in Santa Paula, and the Torrance Art Museum in Torrance, California. So these are all regional museums in California that you can research to identify if there's a good match for you. Okay, so we'll start talking about contacting and approaching museums for exhibition opportunities. Mastering the art of contacting and approaching museums holds the potential to unlock doors to transformative opportunities and elevate your artistic journey to new heights. Okay, so you should initiate contact and write an effective cover letter. The cover letter is the artist's first point of contact and should be meticulously crafted. When initiating contact, artists should craft compelling cover letters that express their admiration for the museum, provide a brief overview of their artistic journey, and articulate how their work aligns with the museum's missions. It should be personalized, succinct, and compelling. Let's talk about email etiquette and follow-up. When reaching out via email, artists should adhere to professional etiquette. Emails should be clear, concise, and well formatted. Follow up either in person or through a thoughtful email demonstrates persistence and a genuine interest in establishing a connection. You can create a simple PDF file to attach with your initial contact email. So creating a PowerPoint presentation and converting it to a PDF file is an easy way to do this. You can include images, a proposal overview, artist statement, bio, and contact information in the PDF. This is an example of a museum proposal from an artist that I've worked with, Salma. So this is a cover page for her proposal that she attached and has the title, a subtitle, an image, and then she has about this series. And so this is her artist statement. And then she has images of her work with titles and information about the work. Then she concludes with a bio and then her contact information, website address, etc. Okay, so that's a great example, and those pages are attached to the PDF file that I will share with you after the program. So this proposal that we just viewed resulted in the Soil and Soul solo exhibition of works by Salma at the University of Redlands Art Gallery in January of 2025. So this was a successful proposal that got her into a art gallery at the University of the Redlands. Okay, so let's get into more detail about crafting compelling museum proposals. So for visual artists, the prospect of exhibiting within the walls of a prestigious art museum is a pinnacle achievement. We all strive for that. However, to transform this aspiration into reality, artists must master the art of crafting compelling proposals that make a strong case for why their work merits a place within these revered institutions. We will delve into the intricacies of creating museum proposals and content that captivate curators, showcasing an artist's vision, significance, and resonance with the museum's mission. Okay, so museums often welcome exhibition proposals or applications from artists. Crafting a compelling proposal accompanied by a thoughtful, curated selection of artworks becomes an essential skill. This submission, when aligned with the museum's curatorial vision, serves as a persuasive argument for why an artist's work should grace the walls of their esteemed institution. So it's important to understand the museum's exhibition policies. Each museum has unique policies governing the submission and selection process for exhibitions. Artists should familiarize themselves with these policies to ensure that their proposals align with the museum's operational framework. This understanding demonstrates professionalism and respect for the museum's protocols. Proposing exhibition concepts that align with both the artist's vision and the museum's curatorial focus increases the likelihood of acceptance. And this is why research is really important to creating an effective proposal. Artists should present ideas that contribute to the museum's thematic discourse while showcasing the uniqueness of their artistic voice. So what elements will you include in a proposal? A comprehensive museum proposal typically includes several key elements. an artist statement, which is an eloquent articulation of the artist's vision, creative process, and thematic significance, a proposal overview, which is a concise summary of the proposed exhibition outlining its central themes and objectives, a detailed exhibition plan, and this can include a comprehensive plan that outlines the layout, thematic progression, and specifics of the proposed exhibition, an artwork list, a detailed list of artworks to be featured, including titles, dimensions, and any relevant contextual information, budget and logistics, financial considerations and logistical details, including installation requirements and any specific considerations for specific artworks. Okay, so let's talk about some of these specifics. Crafting an artist statement, which you most likely have already done. The artist statement is a foundational component of the proposal. It should provide curators with insights into the artist's creative process, thematic motivations, and the overarching narrative of their work. A compelling artist statement serves as a bridge between the visual elements of the proposal and the conceptual depth of the artist's practice. You should have an outline of the proposal overview. So the proposed overview serves as a snapshot of the exhibition's core themes and objectives. Artists should distill the essence of their proposed show into a concise narrative, highlighting the unique aspects that set it apart and make it a valuable addition to the museum's exhibition calendar. The exhibition plan delves into specifics of the proposed show. It outlines the layout, thematic progression, and any interactive or immersive elements that enhance the viewer's experience. Artists consider the flow of the exhibition, ensuring a coherent and engaging journey for museum visitors from start to finish. The artwork list is a crucial component that provides curators with a comprehensive overview of the proposed exhibition. Each artwork entry should include details such as title, dimensions, medium, and any relevant contextual information. This section allows curators to envision the visual richness and diversity of the exhibition. You should address the budget and logistics, so transparency and financial considerations is essential. Artists should provide a detailed budget that encompasses expenses related to artwork transportation, installation, promotional materials, and any other relevant costs. Clear communication on the logistics, including installation requirements and spatial considerations, demonstrates your professionalism. A thoughtful and realistic timeline is essential for successful exhibition planning. Artists should outline key milestones, including artwork preparation, logistics coordination, promotional activities, and installation in the timeline. A well-structured timeline demonstrates organizational prowess and instills confidence in the museum's curatorial team. When a timeline provides structure, artists should also allow for flexibility. Unforeseen circumstances may arise, and a proposal that acknowledges the need for adaptability demonstrates the artist's understanding of the dynamic nature of exhibition planning. You should tailor the proposal to the museum's mission. You want to make sure that you align it with the curatorial preferences. To create a proposal that resonates with museum curators, artists should align their thematic focus and artistic approach with the curatorial preferences of the institution. Demonstrating an awareness of the museum's curatorial direction enhances the proposal's relevance and increases the likelihood of acceptance. You should highlight relevance to the museum's audience. So understanding the museum's audience is crucial. Artists should articulate how their proposed exhibition not only aligns with the museum's mission, but also speaks to the interests and sensibilities of the museum's diverse audience. Highlighting this relevance strengthens the case for exhibitions' societal and cultural impact. Also, an artist's impact on the cultural landscape should be explored. In the proposal, artists should articulate the broader impact of their artwork on the cultural landscape. This involves highlighting how the proposed exhibition contributes to current artistic dialogues, addresses relevant social or cultural themes, and adds a distinctive voice to the ongoing narrative of the art world. Should also conceptualize exhibition spaces. Visual elements such as renderings or diagrams can greatly enhance the proposal. Artists should provide curators with a visualization of how the exhibition will occupy the museum space. This can include floor plans, sketches, or digital representations that help curators envision the proposed show. Also, incorporating interactive and immersive elements is helpful. Proposals that incorporate these often stand out. Artists should consider how visitors will engage with the exhibition beyond just the visual observation, whether through multimedia installations, participatory components, or innovative presentation methods. Such elements contribute to a memorable and impactful exhibition. You can also create digital portfolios. So in the digital age, artists can leverage technology to enhance their proposal presentation. Creating digital portfolios that include high quality images, videos, and interactive elements provides curators with a dynamic and immersive preview of the proposed exhibition. Online platforms can serve as an extension of the proposal, offering additional insights and visual engagements. Okay, so the next section we'll talk about contacting and approaching museums for exhibition opportunities. So collaborating with curators and museum professionals, you should seek feedback and collaboration. Artists should approach the proposal as a collaborative endeavor, seeking feedback from curators during the developmental process and phase, and expressing openness to collaborative adjustments fosters a sense of partnership, of working together with the curator. Curators appreciate artists who view the exhibition as a shared vision, contributing to the overall success of the museum's programming. You can also negotiate terms. If the museum expresses interest in your exhibition, negotiate terms such as scheduling, installation logistics, promotion, and any associated fees or commissions. You should finalize the details. Once all details are agreed upon, formalize the agreement in writing with a contract outlining the terms and responsibilities of both parties. So thank you so much for joining me tonight, and I hope to see you in future programs. So good night.